Hello friends, welcome to the Prelims Power Play discussion of 19th of October 2022. Guys, in this video, we are not just going to solve 5 current affairs questions, but what we are going to do is that we are going to analyze the current affairs and understand what are the different types of questions can come from very important current affairs from the prelims point of view in next year's prelims examination paper. Guys, let us begin. Guys, the first news item which I have selected is the communication which is going to happen between the RBI and the government, okay, on the failure to meet the inflation target. Guys, you must be knowing that India has adopted inflation targeting as its monetary policy framework, So on that topic, I have framed a question. This topic is very important this year. Okay, so everyone who is preparing for the prelims examination next year, please prepare the topic of inflation targeting in and out, whether it is the monetary policy committee, whether it is the inflation targeting, whether it is the RBI act, whether it is the monetary policy tools. So everything about RBI and its monetary policy related to inflation is very important for next year. So guys, let us read the question. Consider the following statements regarding monetary policy in India. India is the first country to adopt inflation targeting as its monetary policy framework. Guys, it is incorrect. Why? Because first, okay, it's an extreme statement. So India is not the first country to adopt inflation targeting. Already many countries have already adopted, particularly the Western countries. Okay, they have already adopted inflation targeting before us. Okay, so we adopted in the year 2015. Okay, so guys, this is incorrect. So we cut this. Second, WPI is the anchor of inflation targeting in India. Guys, this is again incorrect. Okay, it is the CPI which is the inflation target. So this is also incorrect. Third statement, RBI is legally bound by inflation targeting. Guys, this is a correct statement because this inflation targeting was adopted by amending the RBI Act 1934, okay, in the year 2015. Okay, so we have amended the RBI Act and we have introduced in the act, okay, a target of inflation which is plus minus 4 plus minus 2%. Okay, so for the 3 consecutive quarters, if RBI fails to keep the inflation within this band, then RBI has to give an explanation to the government why it has failed and what are the reasons behind it and what it will do to control the situation. Okay, so this is very important. I must say that this is going to come in next year. I have already posted this question, and this question you will see next year in the prelims examination. Something related to this, might not be direct question, but something related to this you are going to have, okay, in the next year. You are going to have this in the next year. Okay, so the answer will be 3 only. Answer will be 3 only because first statement is incorrect and second statement is incorrect. Okay, so let us go to the next question. You can also solve with me and you can answer the question in the comment box. Okay, let us read the second question, guys. The second question I have basically framed from an explained section of Indian Express explained section, tipping points of global warming. Guys, tipping point is a very important concept in environment and ecology, and because of the growing concern of climate change, this concept is becoming more and more important. So yesterday there was a study published in the Indian Express explained section which said that the current levels of warming in the world and several climate tipping points could be crossed, setting an irreversible, catastrophic and self-perpetuating changes. Guys, there are some climatic events, okay, which, okay, if they start, then it will be irreversible. The climate change effect will be irreversible in that region. Okay, and these are called tipping points. You can see here themselves. Okay, the article, okay, in the very heading only it says that the change which will be set off will be irreversible, will be catastrophic and will be self-perpetuating. So in that context I have framed ecological tipping point refers to a point in the food chain after which energy transfer reduces to negligible. No, this is not correct. A point after which changes in the earth system becomes uncontrolled and irreversible. Yes, this is the correct answer. Okay, so we can easily eliminate C and eliminate D, but we should read. Okay, without before eliminating them we should also read. Okay, so it is a point at which matters achieve superconductivity. No, this is not correct. A point after which, okay, the food supply will not be able to meet the growing population. No, this is also not correct. Okay, so answer is B. Guys. Okay, it's an easy question. Next let us see. Okay, So there was one report published in the Hindu newspaper yesterday that grazing of animal, okay, is key to long term soil carbon stability. Guys, let me ask you a brief question. The carbon which is stored in soil, and trees, okay, it is known by what name? And the carbon which is stored by the ocean is known by what name? Okay, can you name, can you answer this? This was asked in the UPSC prelims examination 2 years back. So it is called blue carbon, and it is called green carbon. Okay, soil and tree, it is called green carbon, it is called blue carbon. Okay, so here we are talking about the soil carbon. Means soil, soil is one of most important source of carbon sink. It is one of the most important source of carbon sink. And when we basically degrade soil, okay, we are releasing a lot of carbon into the atmosphere, which is leading to carbon emissions and carbon like global warming also. Okay, so we need to conserve soil. Soil conservation is key to fighting climate change. Okay, so let us read the question, guys. Very interesting question. Consider the following practices. No till farming, use of cover crops, rainwater harvesting, agroforestry practices. How many of the above will help in carbon sequestration? Okay, so carbon sequestration basically means that storing of carbon in the soil. Okay, so let us try to see. No till farming, yes, this is an important, okay, practice which helps in storing of carbon inside the soil. Okay, cover crop is also helps in carbon sequestration. Rainwater harvesting is also, because rainwater harvesting basically prevents soil erosion and preserves soil. Okay, and last but not the least, agroforestry is very important for basically maintaining soil, and also it stores a lot of carbon. Okay, so answer will be all four. The third answer will be all four. This is a very important topic for the prelims examination. You should study the concept of, okay, carbon sequestration and carbon capture properly. This is a very, I must say that this is a favorite topic of UPSC. Already a similar question have already asked by UPSC in 2012. Okay, you can go and cross check. Okay, let us read the second question, guys. The answer is D. Okay, how can we basically increase, okay, soil carbon stability? Okay, by basically reducing soil erosion, no till farming, use of cover crop, nutrient management, manure, water harvesting, conservation, and agroforestry practices, etc. Let us read the next question, guys. The next question is on basically a new scheme launched by Honorable Prime Minister, where he has inaugurated Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samruddhi Kendras. Okay, 600 Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samruddhi Yojanas. So in this context, I have framed a question related to schemes. Guys, schemes related questions are also very popular in the prelims examination, particularly because we know agriculture is facing a problem, and this year we must be knowing that, okay, there has been a fertilizer shortage in India because of the Ukraine crisis. We all know that India does not have the raw materials for fertilizer. All the raw materials for fertilizer is not there, particularly phosphatic fertilizers. So in that context, okay, I have framed this question. Fertilizer is a very important topic for prelims next year. Please prepare this topic properly from the mains point of view and from the prelims point of view also. Let us read the question. Consider the following statements regarding Pradhan Mantri, okay, Samriddhi Kendras. Pradhan Mantri, okay, Samriddhi Kendras, okay, Kisan Samriddhi Kendras. So it will ensure affordable quality fertilizers of Bharat brand to the farmers. Yes, this is correct. Okay, it is under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. Guys, this is incorrect. Okay, this is incorrect. Why? Because fertilizer, okay, fertilizer comes under which ministry? Ministry of Fertilizer and Pharmaceuticals. Okay, Ministry of Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals. So this will not be the correct statement. So this statement will be incorrect. So answer will be only one only. Okay, because fertilizer come under Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Guys. So it will not be under the Ministry of Farmer Welfare. Okay, so see, you should apply your brain also. Because it is talking about fertilizer in the first option, and second option it is talking about some other ministry which is not related to fertilizer, because fertilizer comes under Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Okay, so obviously both statement cannot be true together. Okay, so this is how you have to think. Okay, further you can apply option elimination technique also. Generally option related to ministries departments are incorrect generally. So here you can apply optional elimination technique also. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, next question. This is again an important question, and that scheme of Pradhan Mantri, where he has basically launched, okay, a new brand of fertilizer. Okay, can you name what is that brand of fertilizer? Okay, in the comment box, let me see how can name the brand of fertilizer which has been launched by the Prime Minister. Okay, one nation, one fertilizer brand. And one more topic which is very important related to fertilizer is basically the nano fertilizer. Nano fertilizer is a very important topic. This can come in the prelims examination. And also, as I was telling you, that which are the resources which India is deficient as far as fertilizer is concerned, which I was telling you, phosphatic, okay, elements we are lacking and we import from outside. So these what are the imports of fertilizers, which kind of fertilizers do we import from outside? This is very, very, very important. Okay, next question. Okay, next question, the last question, let us see. Okay, see, recently there is a new cyclone which is basically emerging in Bay of Bengal, cyclone Citrang. Okay, 7 districts of Odisha is in high alert, is on high alert. Okay, so in that context, okay, I have framed one question, but before I discuss this question, let me ask you a question. Can you tell me the reason? Okay, can you tell me the reason, the most important reason? There are various reasons, but most important reason why Bay of Bengal has more cyclone than Arabian Sea. What is the reason behind that? Can anyone tell me in the comment box? Let me see how many of you are able to tell. Okay, and I'm checking all the comments. Whoever is basically answering all my questions, okay, I am going to reward them. It's a surprise gift. I'm going to reward them. I will see every day how many of you are following it. Guys, I can tell you, if you follow these prelims power play discussion for the next 1 year, it is going to really add value to your prelims preparation. Okay, so let us read the question. Which of the following conditions are necessary for cyclone to develop? Okay, for a tropical cyclone to develop here, which is specifically mentioning. So first is sea surface temperature of 27 degrees Celsius. This is correct, because just now I explained you, because of the high temperature of Bay of Bengal relative to Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal has more cyclones than Arabian Sea. So first statement is correct. Presence of, okay, enough Coriolis force. Yes, guys, because of the Coriolis force only, okay, cyclone formation takes place. That's why you see at the equator there is no cyclone, because the Coriolis force is not that, okay, present. Then a pre-existing high pressure area. Guys, you must be knowing that cyclones basically, okay, form in low pressure area, not high pressure area. So this is an incorrect. Next condition. Next, upper divergence above the sea level. Okay, so there is an upper air divergence. Yes, this is correct. So answer will be 1, 2 and 4. Let us see which. So answer will be 1, 2 and 4. Answer will be C. Let us see the question. Let us see the answer. Okay, the answer is C. Explanation. Okay, large sea surface temperature. Okay, then say presence of Coriolis forces. Okay, small variations of vertical wind speed, pre-existing low pressure area, and upper air divergence. Okay, so these are the reasons, these are the conditions for formation of basically tropical cyclone. Guys, you can see how we have selected, okay, the geography topics, okay, topic from governance, topic from basically environment, and topic from economy. You see, in just 5 questions we have framed a variety of questions, and all the topics which I have framed is important and expected for next year. So out of all the current affairs, every day I'll be choosing 5 top topics which are important for that day, and I will not just frame 5 questions, but I will also tell you subsequent topics which you need to read and prepare thoroughly, so that any question comes related to that concept, okay, then also you are well prepared to tackle that. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care. Please like the video and share the video with your friends.